Hey y'all, I'm Josiah Kessie with Innovative Home Services. We're going to talk about the average cost of water damage cleanup, whether you should file a claim or not. So I got a few bullet points we're going to talk about. First one, average cost. About $6,000 for the average cost of water damage. What you'll expect is that a lot of them are less than that. Some of them are over that, but the ones that are over that are generally substantially over that. All right. Average cost of water damage cleanup it's a give or take, right? We've done ones that are multiple stories of a house or a building that are flooded, and then you can have tons of them that are really small, less than one room of a home. How fast you catch it and what happens will certainly affect that. Water damage. Most people think flooded waters, rising water, hurricanes, storms, natural disasters. The majority of what we do is accidents. Inside of a home, someone did something that they shouldn't have, or they didn't do maintenance properly, that sort of thing. When your water heater expires, you should replace it the day before it expires. When your supply lines expire, you should replace them. And water lines do have expiration dates. They will cause major catastrophes in your home that can be preventable and could cost you more money down the road if you don't do them, and you still have to do the repair anyway. But majority of what we do is not big, huge natural disasters. The majority of it is small. In fact, more than 30% of our water damage jobs are self-pay, which means they're below deductible or at deductible, close enough to deductible if someone wants to pay them out of pocket, as opposed to turn into their insurance company. The average cost being about $6,000, there are plenty of them that are $2,500 or $1,500 or even $800 for water damage cleanup, and they might be pretty small, less than one room. Who you call matters, and how fast you call them. How fast, probably more important than who necessarily, but call a restoration company first. Don't call your insurance company. It might be at or below your deductible. If you call your insurance company, you will have a claim on your record, whether or not they pay a penny out. So mind that and be aware of that. Mold can start to grow within as little as 48 hours with the right conditions. And so how quickly you call someone will matter how much removal of your home has to go into a trash can versus gets to be dried out. If you call me immediately, carpets, padding, drywall generally can all be dried out. It depends on some limitations on the product itself. But if you wait and you call your insurance company on a Saturday morning and say, don't do anything until we get there, and they're not going to come out until Tuesday, by the time they've gotten there, it's 84 hours, whatever it is, right? And you have possibly mold growing behind your walls. That makes a difference on what gets torn out. Because me as the restorer, I got the liability that if I leave that in your home, I have to be cautiously concerned about that. The other aspect is that your insurance company is not required to pay for mold remediation. In many cases, there are a few companies in Tennessee that pay for mold remediation. The majority of them don't. Those big box brands that you know well, most of them do not pay a dime towards mold. If they have mold, it's a denied claim. So call someone quick and get them on it. Your policy language also says that you should get someone out there quickly and you should mitigate further damage, meaning you should stop the further damage. The only way you do that is to start extraction and drying. Coverage and prevention, mold is not covered. The future sale of your home, you're protecting the future sale of your home by hiring a professional. If you do it yourself, you have to disclose this when you sell your home. If you have to disclose that, yeah, we had a water damage, took care of it, Uncle Sam took care of it, whoever, right? Then Uncle Sam might be a bad example since it refers to the government. But if you have Uncle Joe do it, you're not getting the same level of authority, the same level of protection, or you may not get the reporting that you're going to need to sell the home. You have to disclose that, and the buyers might get a little sketchy on whether they want to buy, right? Should you call your insurance company? Absolutely not. First call you should make is to a restoration company, find out what it's going to cost and what needs to be done. How far is the water damage gone? I got a call from an insurance agent one time. One of their insureds called them and said, hey, I got a water damage claim. I need to turn in a claim. They sent us out there. We went out and found that the water damage claim was literally a couple $100. They had a small puddle on the floor and a spot on their ceiling that needed to be dried out. And then some insulation and some paint. I mean, it was a simple little project. The insurance company had already turned in a claim, and even though that insurance adjuster paid out $0, that insurance company put a claim on their record of a zero pay claim. That'll affect their renewal rates, that'll affect their claim-free discounts, that will affect a lot of different things, or even if you can go to another insurance company because you have a claim on your record. Be mindful of when you call your insurance company. Call a restoration company first and get a quote. Let us find out how far the water is gone, what is wet, what materials can be dried versus what has to be torn out. Let's figure that out. The other things to consider would be, what is your deductible? If your deductible is $1,000 or $2,000, which is not uncommon these days, and you have a claim-free discount of 10%, and it'll take you between 3 and 7 years to get that back, depending on the insurance company. 7 years times the claim-free discount, my insurance on my home is about $2,400 a year. 10% is $240. Let's times that by 7 years. You got a pretty substantial claim on your hands. Plus, my deductible is $2,000. So I'm gonna pay a lot of things out of pocket that maybe most people won't. Okay, but consider that and whether or not you should pay it out of pocket before you turn in a claim to your insurance company. It's a terrible feeling to turn a claim into your insurance company and they give you a check for $250 or for $0 and you lose a discount that's going to cost you more for the next 3 to 7 years. It's terrible. Get a cost first. Multiple claims can cause you to lose your insurance company altogether. They might non-renew you. They might raise your rates too high to afford them. You have to go switch to another insurance company. There's lots of issues with filing too many claims, and so consider whether or not you should turn this claim in at all or not. Your home is your contractor. So in the state of Tennessee, it protects you that you get to hire the contractor of your choosing. Your insurance company might intimidate you, might impose their own contractor on you. They might even have really well wordsmithed sentences to make you feel like you have to choose their contractor. It's not true. You get to choose your contractor. They cannot deny your claim because of the contractor you choose. Not yet, at least. Florida is working on legislation from insurance companies to try and prevent that and making you choose the contractor of their choosing. It's not the case in Tennessee. You can choose your contractor. We hope that always stays the same way. But remember that if you choose your contractor, they work for you. If your insurance company chooses the contractor, they will always have the best interest of the insurance company at hand, not you. So what services they offer you, what services they provide you, will always be determined by that insurance company and their relationship to that insurance company. Free moisture inspection. Our company offers a free moisture inspection. I think most out there do. Give us a call anytime, any day. The number at the bottom of the screen, and we will give you a free moisture inspection to show you what is wet, how far it's gone, and then we'll give you a quote based on that to give you an estimate. And if you choose to dry this out of your own pocket, it is a quote. We will not change that price. If you decide to turn this claim into your insurance company, it's an estimate based on the services rendered. We will revise the estimate, and it may go up or down, but it will be based on the services performed and how long it takes to dry. So there are those things, but give us a call for a free quote anytime, any day. We can talk about whether or not insurance is necessary or whether you want to pay it out of your pocket. If you decide to pay it out of your own pocket and you can't afford it, we can offer payments such as a 6-month same as cash, up to a 15-year low monthly payment. So it's always an option. Give us a call now. If you have water damage, we'd love to help you. I'm Josiah at Innovative Home Services.